Hello and welcome everybody. We have the NAEU patch notes for December 4th, 2025. Let's get right into it. First off, some class changes. On Warrior, we have some changes. The Charging Thrust, they've changed the defensive effect from a forward guard to a super armor. In the case of Awakening, they've added an all AP plus 32 for 10 seconds when using the Chain Heaven's Cleave skill. This effect matches the other all AP increase effects by Greatsword Training and Greatsword Defense, and it will not stack, it will just simply refresh it. Frenzied Strikes has also changed the motions to appear more natural, and they move the attack area in the direction closer to the character, and they changed the PvE damage as following. So before it was 3,337 for the first and second, and the last attack at 8,600 with a 30.9% PvP damage modifier. Afterwards now it will be 4,052 on the first two attacks, with the final attack ending at 10,434, but the PvP damage modifier is going down by 5%. Then we have the Guardian getting a new skill on Succession. It's called the Succession Juggernaut skill. It auto-activates when performing Juggernaut upon learning the Succession Guardian's Glory. It is the skill WF. It's got 1,342% damage with max 12 hits with a maximum of 10 targets. You do recover 42 mana points or stamina points per hit, movement speed of plus 10% for 10 seconds when using the skill, and an all damage reduction of minus 20, which does seem a bit heavy considering it's got a forward guard and super armor, as we can see in the preview, even though it also only sets forward guard. All CC resistance except for grapple, including from back attacks, which I'm guessing is the super armor effect that they added here visually. It does 77.3% damage in PvP. To be honest, I wish I had this, but hey, whatever. Rock Slide 1, they've changed the cooldown from 21 seconds down to 15, and they changed to activate while dashing forward when comboed with the Succession Juggernaut mentioned above. You can also press space after the skill to continue into the number 2 variation, which also now has a combo into the Fierce Disdain skill afterwards. Then we have Drakania Succession getting some changes. We have the Prime Markthenon scale getting its damage reduction back to plus 80%. Succession Markthenon's Heart also for the Markthenon scale will now heal 500 HP, which is quite an increase, and will heal 20 times instead of 14. This is around 10,000 HP. At the same time, it's very, very risky. Then we have Prime Dragon's Fury also getting 2 new skills added, where it gives an extra plus 3 ions. It will now give plus 3 ions also on Markthenon's Dominion and Brimbolt Annihilation as a little bonus while it's active. Then we have Wukong. In the Stretch skill, they changed the defensive effects from normal state, a super armor during the skill, to a forward guard during the skill. And in the case of the Fighting Buddha, it was super armor before the attack, and now it's forward guard during the skill. They've also adjusted the rotation speed at the start of the skill in normal state to be about 6% faster. In the case of Pierce, they've also changed it, so in normal state it's a forward guard during the skill, no change, and in the Fighting Buddha state it's a forward guard at skill start and forward guard during the skill. They've also adjusted the damage in PvP for the following skills when not in Fighting Buddha. So Move Out of My Way has gone up to 37%. To Shreds, you say, has gone up to 41.9. Stretch Further has gone up to 37.5. Smash and Flat has gone up to 38%. Hold It Right There has gone up to 45%. Pierce Through to 27%. Explode 'Em All has gone up to 34%. Extend Longer has gone up to 30.8%. Almost 8.7, so almost 30.9. Scorch It All has gone up to 27.99, so 30% roughly. Impaled Through has gone up to 32.5. It Ain't Over Yet has gone up to 35.6, and once again has gone up to 25%. Then general class changes. Warriors Core Frenzied Strikes. They fixed an issue with the movement using WASD keys after using Frenzied Strikes was slower than before learning the core skill. Ranger Cold Blade, they fixed an issue where the skill could be comboed with other skills and activated from the second hit without applying cooldown. Wizard Witch, the Magical Evasion Earth response, they fixed an issue where using a skill would trigger a fall animation on low terrain. Dark Knight Prime Ravage Rake, they fixed an issue where the skill could be activated with the S key held down, unlike Ravage Rake 1 Absolute Ravage Rake. Wusa Life Lure, they fixed an abnormal casting delay. Wusa's Flow River's End, they fixed an issue where the skill would not cast in the camera's direction. Wusa Blooming Death, they fixed an issue where the character would awkwardly move backwards during the skill. In the case of Megu Bristling Sparks, they fixed an issue where camera rotation would slow down during the skill after certain skills. And Emberclaw Finale on Megu, they fixed an issue where the character would move forward during the skill. And finally, on Deadeye from Canary with Love, they improved an issue where being struck by another character during the skill would trigger a falling animation. Item-wise, they changed the item and description of some silver embroidered life clothes that were deleted in previous updates. So before it was the silver embroidered life clothes exchange coupon. Now it's just simply the silver embroidered traders clothes exchange coupon because that's the only one that's left. They also added All's Revelation as a returnable town when using the Traveler's map in Adania. Monster Zone-wise, they've improved the recovery orbs in boss monster combat zones, such as Black Shrine, no longer have collisions, so adventurers can now pass through them. They do show somebody dashing through it. I wonder if you can also just walk through it. Gonna have to see. In the case of Gumio, they also changed the behavior in the solo Calamity 8 to 10 to use dash attacks less frequently when engaging in melee combat. Quest and Knowledge, they added a new quest regarding the construction of Olvia Academy, which is accepted through the Black Spirit. Justin Batali has effectively begun the long-awaited construction of the Olvia Academy, a project dear to his heart. Adventurers can view the ongoing construction of the Academy northeast of Olvia. We're also going to have another small event about that in a little bit. They also improved the following Pit of Undying weekly quests to display in the recurring tab, so you can check if you've done them in this week. NPC backgrounds and sounds. Effectively, winter is here in the world of Black Desert. The Winter Wonderland is in Belia and Heidel. They also added a knowledge entry for Kukau, located at Garmos Nest now, and they moved Kirio from Olvia's coast to the Olvia Academy wharf, where he now gazes out at the sea. Bigger update on Blue Battlefield after the initial feedback rotation. I do think we're still open for more, feedback. First off, they've improved the visibility of the UI button for moving to the wharf when your ship was destroyed during the Blue Battlefield. They also improved the default cannon angle for normal and improved guild galleys. It used to be 30 degrees with 15 on each side, now it's 40 with 20 on each side. They also increased the buff effects upon winning from plus 75 mastery and 40% life XP, 30% sailor, up to the life skill mastery of 100 with a life XP from 50%, and sailor remains at 30. They also added the return function upon the end of the Blue Battlefield. Once the war ends, all Blue Battlefield participants will see the return function activated at the top right of their screens. Using the return will teleport you to the Velia Wharf, and any deployed ships will be remotely collected. This does not reduce sailors' satiation nor cause illness, but any loaded trade or bartering goods will be destroyed. They also changed so occupying a Blue Battlefield fort will no longer grant Conquest War participation opportunities. You can only acquire the Conquest War participation opportunities via inland node wars. They also changed it so pirate naval fame below 0 penalties are disabled on the server while Blue Battlefield is ongoing. In other words, pirates naval fame below 0% can participate in Blue Battlefield without penalties. However, pirates can only revive at Quid Islands Wharf via the Wharf UI button if their ship is destroyed. And with the official launch of Blue Battlefield, Node War participation opportunities have been reset during today's maintenance, and Node War participation opportunities are shared between inland and marine Node Wars. You can only hold up to one participation opportunity at a time. Concerning the land Node Wars, they also changed it from being held at Casta Farm region due to the construction of the Olvia Academy near Casta Farm in front of Olvia, and they've added the Foot of Thermian Mountain node. They changed the node tiers of the Belena's territory as follows. Tier 3 is Wolf Hills, Termian Cliff, and Foot of Thermian Mountain. Tier 4 is Ancient Stone Chamber, Western Guard Camp, and Altar of Agris, and Tier 5 is Crom Castle, Forest of Plunder, and Bartali Farm. Then we have the Skyrend, the Mount of Glory awarded to Master Class victors, has also now been released. Effectively, the winners will now have a calling horn, and it is provided to them. It has the standard movement, forward, backwards, left, right. Acceleration with W shift. QE has ascent and descent, pretty much like Duskwing. Fast ascent is pretty much Q and E with shift. And a dismount is shift R while idle. It does have two special skills, a Skyrend Roar, which has a powerful forward roar with F, and Skyrent Glide, which dashes forward at low altitude, roaring in the front with W space. UI-wise, they've improved the mole encounters in farms to avoid confusion whether all moles have been killed. Once you've dealt with all the moles, the message "No more moles detected" will now display. And they added an outline to the icon on the left of your family name in the chat group window. Web-wise, they fixed an issue where entering an incorrect email verification code during OTP registration would redirect you to the email sending page. They also changed the guide text on the account deletion page from Steam ID number to Steam account identifier. And they improved the accuracy of the time zone displayed for the region in the recent login under account information. Translation-wise, they changed and unified the following in English. Observation and spectator mode has just been changed to observe mode. Modifications and changes, they adjusted certain cutscene images of Justin's return, the Olvia proposal, adjusted quest navigations for some of the Justin Bartali adventures and return quests, fixed some dialogue. Then they fixed some issues where Apex Changui's get-up animation appeared awkward after recovering from floating. They fixed some issues where the rank mark was not displayed for War Hero in War of the Roses, appoint Captain UI. Some general... Excuse me, just had a throat issue. They also fixed an issue where awkward text appeared during world map node war information. Fixed an issue where Duvenkrin's location appeared incorrectly in the node names for some adventurers. They fixed an issue with a question mark that appeared on the Rumbling Spirit NPC at Merrimack Ruins. I do wonder if this is the one that a bunch of us have been trying to get. I'm going to actually check that later today or tomorrow. They also fixed an issue where certain Griffon NPC appearances displayed abnormally. They fixed some issues where items failed to be delivered via the Black Spirit safe in certain situations. That is quite big. They also updated the Win license version to improve stability on Windows 11 from 3.2.1.10 to 3.2.5.10. Also fixed an issue where a mount would slow down after using sprint at high speed without a riding crop equipped. Archer, they fixed an issue where your Ragon did not display when wearing the Girak outfit. And then they have some general gamepad mode fixes with the Find My Item with the Maid Butler notification. Also, if ranking info was available, you would scroll down below Calamity 6 and 7 in the Boss Blitz rankings. They also fixed the font size of Mastery text on the Life tab, and otherwise just general text fixes. Speaking of events, we have the Olvia Academy has at last broken ground. This will run from December 4th to December 18th. You can visit the Olvia Academy construction site. Step 1 is to complete the quest with Justin Bartali and earn a heartfelt reward. Step 2 is purchase a donation ticket via Justin Bartali and then exchange it for a donation certificate with Emma. So you accept the quest, Justin's Extraordinary Discovery via the Black Spirit, and then you meet Justin Bartali, the chief overseer at the construction area. You will receive 300 Cronstones and other special items. You can find this quest is once per family. Afterwards, if you purchase a ticket and take it to Emma, like mentioned, you will get the Academy donation certificate. There's no limit no limit to the number of donation tickets that you can purchase, and you can resell them for the same amount of silver. And you must hand your purchase tickets to NPC Emma to receive the Academy donation certificate. Acquired donation certificates cannot be sold for silver or exchanged back, so do make note that you don't want to buy too many of these if you just want to go through. Special rewards will be given for all adventurers who participate. The rewards will be distributed after it is fully built and opens. The 2 special titles are I Built This School and Olvia Academy Patron, and your family name will be engraved on a digital plaque revealed when you interact with a special statue in the location, similar to the ending credits on completing Land of the Morning Light main quest line. This will pretty much immortalize you. Furthermore, you will always also get a commemorative plaque for adventurers who helped found the Academy. This is going to be a manor item, it looks like, and you can right-click to check the content. In addition, they would like to point out that they will be carrying out a goodwill for adventurers by extending a helping hand. Effectively, in September 2025, SDN 01 Tsuska, I might be butchering this, elementary school in Bogor, Indonesia, suffered severe damage to its roof and core structures due to a disaster. Now, relief efforts under the banner of Black Desert Adventurers will help restore the school building and install emergency evacuation signs and improve overall disaster safety. Effectively, this will be donated by PA towards the repairs of the school. In the case of the Dust Cake box contents, you will get your 300 crons, some enhancement help kits, and Leap of Growth and Wise Housekeeper buffs. Then we have Shakatu X Patrigio's special shop from now until December 18th. We have the Nightvendor returning with the energy cost being halved from 50 to 25. You can spend 25 energy with him to purchase items at base to max silver price. You can also use different characters and refresh remotely. Exclusive items or the Shakatu's Dazzling Box for 600 mil to 900 mil. Velthard for 13.2 bill to 19.8. Garma's Horn in there with 2.4 to 3.6. 300%, plus 300 Advice of Valks from 15.7 bill to 23.55. The Cronstone bundles with 50 to 100 crons at a fixed 180 mil crons. As long as you get above like 55, 60-ish, you will make a profit, but do make if you do get 50, it will be a net loss, so do consider that. It is pretty much the same for all the Cronstone bundles, even the smaller ones down here, for the 30 to 50, 10 to 12, 20, and 2 to 5. As long as you don't get the lowest number, you will generally make a profit. Here, the break-even was like 2.4. This was like 12 crons, roughly. And this one was, I believe, 34. So anything above that, you will be saving money. Anything below that, you'll be technically spending extra. Beyond that, we also have some other stuff like crystal extraction tools, cooking utensils, alchemy tools, Crocodile horse gear, lower advice of Elks, some boss weapon boxes, enhancement kits, Birth of Narcion, some leaves, sturdy forest thread, crowcoin bundles, perfume boxes, both courage and deep sea, looking at 200 to 300 mil, dim origin of dark hunger as well, box of 10 Vel's fine powders, forest furies, and dawn blackstones. Then we have the season of giving is here from now until January 8th. The gifting option has returned to the in-game Pearl Shop. You can purchase items, certain items to send as gifts. There is some extra notes. The gift givers must be level 60 or higher. Gifts can only be given by accounts created before the event started. Gifted items cannot be refunded or restored. Certain items or packages cannot be gifted due to certain limitations, for example, purchase limits. And exploiting / abusing the gifting feature may result in penalties for both the gift giver and the giftee. And if you receive a gift from someone you do not know, please leave the item in your in-game mail and contact customer support. Here we also get an example on how to gift. It is effectively a third button being added. You then can choose from the friend or guild list, enter or select the character name of the recipient, and confirm it to send your gift. Then another thing, and I hope you guys swing by for this, we have the Calpheon Ball Countdown with special drops. So on Twitch, currently from December 2nd to December 12th, Twitch drops will give you some extra rewards. Watch 60 minutes to get the Black Desert Drop Seal added on top, and if you watch 120 minutes, you will get a different item every day, going from Advice of Elks plus 80, Enhancement Help Kits, Dim Origins of Dark Hunger, a 90 stack, a 100 stack, and a 120, and more enhancement help kits in there. Effectively, just watch your favorite streamer. I hope it's me, but I understand if it's not. Shameless plug. And I hope to see you around. And then finally, we have the Pearl Shop update. So we have the Calpheon Ball All-in-One Premium Pack, 50% off. Has some Gamba boxes in there again, so not available in Belgium and Netherlands. Same thing for the All-in-One Premium Pack 2. Effectively premium boxes. We also have the Transcended Premium Enhancement Box, again, Gamble boxes. Triple Ultimate Premium Enhancement Box, again, Gamble. Penta Premium Pack, 5 outfits for 67% off for 5,610 pearls. That is quite good, but once per family. You also have a Quadra Made Pack for 50% off. Then we have the Choose Your Winter Outfit Pack returning at 50% off, which includes Oblivion, Grandpa Kron's Assistant, Jolly Winter Dream, Frostbite, Crayadel Soldier, Grandpa Kron's Helper Outfit. Then we have the Winterland Soiree, Snowflake Outfit, and Noel Outfit Box. It does give you another 20% outfit coupon. Then also for 500 pearls, you have a 7-day Blessing of Old Moon Pack, which includes all 3 buffs, with a 10% and 15% coupon afterwards. 500 pearls for Choose Your Resplendent Journey box, or Sweet Premium Enhancement box, or choose a Resplendent Storage Box ×5, or item brand Spellstones, Wizard Gofi, Artisan's Memory 100, or Elion's Blessings ×30. And then finally we have Season's Greetings. Wukong has received the Grapikron's Helper, and Deadeye and Dosa and Wukong have all received the Oblivion outfit. Deadeye and Wukong have also received the Winterland Soiree. And then finally we have the GM Spec Black Desert Styles 2, which this time includes Guardian, Drakania, Warrior, Berserker in the list, which again includes a 7-day value pack and Merv palette for 30 days added on top for 1,760 pearls. With that, we have the patch notes done. I wish you the absolute best of luck if you are looking into working on Patrigio, or better said, the Nightvendor, and otherwise, do swing by the Olvia Academy. Immortalize yourself. I do think it's also for a good cause. I really hope enough people participate that maybe the donation gets increased by PA, but overall, we're just going to have to see. Goodbye!